We head to the bottom half of the 11th inning. Bobby Dynamite trying to keep this crowd going. A long night here at Minute Maid Park. The Astros had a 4-0 lead heading to the 9th. The A's scored 4 in the 9th. Oakland just added a run in the 11th on a Stephen Piscotty solo home run. And now the A's closer, who is heading to the All-Star game, Blake Treinen, takes over.
Picked up the save last night, went an inning, gave up 2 hits, but also struck out 2. Didn't give up a run, picking up that 23rd save. Phenomenal numbers. He has converted the last 20 saves, 56 strikeouts, and 45 2/3 innings pitched. He throws extremely hard, averaging 97.3 miles an hour with that fastball. There's also a good arm side run and sink with that velocity. Saw some very good cut fastballs last night also, 93, 94 miles an hour on that pitch.
Only 2 Astros on this roster have hits against Treinen coming into this series, and they both had hits last night. Josh Reddick, who's now 2 for 4 against Treinen. And George Springer, who had a hit last night, he's 2 for 2. Reddick will pinch hit for Max Stassi, leading off the bottom of the 11th. Swings to the first pitch and bounces it foul. Single to center on the first pitch he saw last night from Treinen. Treinen was able to strike out Evan Gattis to end the game after Springer and Reddick had base hits to put the tying runs on base last night. 1-1 the count. Reddick hitting for Stassi, then Kyle Tucker and Tony Kemp. George Springer would be due up 4th in this inning. Take by Josh, 2-1.
Very good take.
Three and 1. Treinen during this 20-game streak of saves. ERA around 0.5, 0.57 to be exact. April 18th, his last blown save coming against the White Sox. 3-1 pitch fouled out of play at 98.
Everything down from Treinen.
Trying to hold up, and he does. Ball 4. Astros have the tying run on base to start the bottom half of the 11th.
Not an easy AB, but a very good finish to this one. Just barely.
I'll bring up Kyle Tucker. Tucker's hit the ball hard a couple of times tonight, a double the other way, a line out to the second baseman Lowry. He's also been hit by a pitch and struck out.
There's a real opportunity to endear yourself to the locals.
Down and in. Treinen fell behind Reddick, 3-1. This is on the first pitch to Tucker. Tucker's very first at bat as an Astro at Minute Maid Park. It was an exhibition game against the Brewers. He hit a grand slam. Visit from Jonathan Lucroy.
Just calm him down and get him back in the zone. Treinen splits are very good against right-handed hitters. They're hitting 114 against him. Left-handers are having a better time. 250 batting average, but not much damage against Treinen. Only five doubles and 1 home run. That home run was hit by Justin Upton, right-handed hitter for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Ground ball past Lowry into right field. Reddick going first to third. The throw to third. He is safe. Tying run at third. Winning run at first. Nobody out. Bottom of the 11th.
Good hustle by Josh Reddick. Also a good job by the young man Kyle Tucker getting the head out on this fastball. Sitting on it, gets it. Shoots it through that right side. Immediately, Josh Reddick is off the races, and he is anticipating going first to third.
Tony Kemp, who handles the bat well. We've seen the first and third bunt play work before. See what the Astros do here. Reddick always with a good secondary lead, busting it from first to third. Nobody out in the inning.
It's not going to be a comfortable AB if he does have to lay down that bunt. It's 94-mile-an-hour cutters. But if he can and get it towards first base, usually that run scores. And what that would do also is move Tucker into second base.
Swings and misses.
There's that first pitch cutter.
Kemp struck out looking as a pinch hitter in the 9th inning. He's been a big part of these come from behind wins for the Astros in the last couple of homestands.
Where the positioning of the middle infielders is tells you they're making a play at home. They're not looking to turn that double play.
Infielders are in, trying to cut off the tying run. Big Treinen 20 straight saves. Has a situation here, first and third with nobody out in a one-run game. No chase by Kemp. It's 2-1. Springer is 2 for 2 in his career against Treinen. He's on deck. Up the middle, fielded there by the shortstop Simeon. The throw home. Reddick is safe at home plate. We're tied up. No call made by David Rackley until Reddick went back and dived to home plate. We are tied at 5 in the 11th.
Ground ball to Simeon playing in. I told you the intention was to come home, but the defense again for the Oakland A's letting them down. LaCroix in a run. LaCroix is trying to make that tag quickly on Josh Reddick. Doesn't secure that ball in his glove. It pops out. That leads to Josh Reddick scoring. Great hustle, great dive. Short hopped LaCroix.
Looked like he got the plate initially, although it wasn't ruled safe until he went back and got the plate a second time. Treinen's first blown save since April 16th. He had been 20 for his last 20. Excuse me, April 18th against the White Sox. Now facing a guy in George Springer, who is 2 for 2 in his career against Treinen, including a single last night.
Just enjoy that slide one more time. He got his hand across it. Not sure what Rackley was waiting for. All that matters is he's safe.
Kyle Tucker represents the ball game at second. Slowly hit foul.
Pretty good brawl going on right here between two teams in the West. I tell you what, the Houston Astros could scratch out this win after what happened in the ninth, that would be huge.
Springer sends one towards right. Piscotty near the line, and he is going to make the play. Tagging and holding is Tucker. Piscotty's throw comes into third. Springer flies out to right for the first out. Two teams that have done well scoring late in games have both scored runs in the 11th inning.
Piscotty does a good job of getting behind this baseball and putting himself in position to make a throw. It's not on line, but at the same time, you've got to consider the situation. You've got a young base runner, a rookie base runner at second base. Does he want to force the issue and risk the possibility of being thrown out? But at the same time, he is at second base where a base hit scores the winning run. You've got Alex Bregman, Jose Altuve, and Yuli Gurriel coming up.
Bregman fouls one back. Alex, 2 home runs for the first time in his career. 2 for 4 with a walk tonight. Single will work here. Tucker with good speed on second base. Teams tonight have scored a run in the 11th against the top 2 relievers in all of baseball. Treinen and Colin McHugh were 1 and 2 in ERA coming into tonight. McHugh gives up a solo home run to Stephen Piscotty, and now the Astros come back to score a run on Blake Treinen. Bregman down 0-2. Faced Treinen last night and popped up to first.
It was on a slider away that he was basically trying to fight off and extend the AB. It just got too much of the baseball. It stayed in play. Out was made.
Tapper near the plate, and everybody's in play. They both advance. The throw's away.
No way.
The Astros are going to win it. The Astros are going to win. Unbelievable. A ball that went about 5 feet in front of home plate. Alex Bregman has 2 of those this year.
That one was shorter than the one previous. You got to be kidding me. The defense has been awful for the Oakland A's, but how do you lose a game on that?
That ball somehow stayed fair.
How did Alex avoid the tag?
And the ball was thrown away to end the game. Bob Melvin was already ejected from this game. See the bench coach for the A's coming out and arguing Ryan Christensen.
Stays on the line, goes fair. And as Lucroy is going to tag him, it comes out of his hand?
Yes. And it hits the umpire.
And then just bedlam ensues.
Oh my goodness.
Cannon never saw that. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this.
He's out. I mean, he's basically out. He's got nowhere to go. He's got nowhere to go. Lucroy doesn't even have to chase him. Since Game 5 of the World Series last year, Bregman's been at home plate for 5 of the 7 walk-offs for the Astros. Oh my gosh.
Did that throw hit Alex?
I think it was just wide.
I feel like it ricocheted off Alex. Umpires are having this one under review. I'm not sure what's happening right here. But there is a whole lot going on.
The umpires have not left the field yet. They are talking with New York, but I'm not sure what you can possibly review on that play. Alex Bregman is expecting this game to be over, but we have to wait to see the umpires give us the official sign that the ball game is over. The crew chief is Larry Vanover. The home plate umpire is David Rackley. He's explaining it to the crew chief.
My goodness, that was a lot going on there.
All right, let's take us through it, Plummer.
Tapped out front. It will come back fair. And Lucroy gets out in front of him, but I don't think he has control of that baseball as he goes to tag him. My concern here is when he throws that baseball, does it ricochet off Alex Bregman? He does not have control when that ball gets near Alex Bregman. I wonder if this angle might give us a better idea. As the play finishes out, watch the baseball. I think it hit Alex.
But that's the legal play.
Yeah. And he's in the baseline.
Well, they're checking with New York. So they're reviewing something. A.J. Hinch would like to know.
But the question is, A.J. Hinch is going to come over and talk to a couple of the umpires, but it is, what are they reviewing? That was unbelievable. Come out to the ballpark, because you will literally see something. How many years you been in the game? Since you were 5?
Yep.
Coming to the Astrodome?
Yep. Haven't seen anything like this.
4 years in the minor leagues, 14 years in the big leagues, 6 years in the booth, and that was a first for me. But how about Alex Bregman just being in on the mix, stirring things up?
I mean, right here, Lucroy doesn't even have to go after him. He can just wait for him in the baseline. That was crazy.
But the thing is, look at how far outside the line Lucroy is, and then that ball ricocheting away. It looks like it bounced off Alex Bregman.
Yeah, good call. That does hit him.
Right off the skull. That's using your head.
It's unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. But Lucroy was so far to that outside foul territory and throwing back across his body, smoked Alex in the back of the head.
So the only thing they could be reviewing is Alex being out of the baseline?
Is that a reviewable play? And it is. Right now, air traffic control is telling them, hey guys, I've never seen this before. We are currently in a holding pattern.
Here we go. Larry Vanover. Right. Safe. Astros walking off on an error by Jonathan Lucroy, ricocheting a throw off the helmet of Alex Bregman in one of the weirdest finishes you will ever see.
Ever.
The Astros have now had a walk-off in 5 consecutive series here at Minute Maid Park. We showed you Bregman earlier standing by with Julia Morales.
Thank you so much. Alex, what's going through your head right now? What was the last few minutes like for you?
I mean, I'm really just happy we won. I swung at a bad pitch and hit it into the ground, so I'm happy we won. Good team win. Kept battling. Tuck, great job. Reddick, great job. Both getting on base. It was really good to get on base right there in that situation. Not trying to do too much.
You've been at the plate though for so many of these walk-offs. How is it you that ends up in the middle of these things?
I think it's obviously my teammates. They get on base and they do the hard part of getting on and putting pressure on the defense and the pitcher. So it's due to them.
Let's talk about earlier in the game. You had a multi-home run game. You just tied your career high for home runs, and you were named an all-star here recently. What has the last month and a half been like for you, Alex?
It's been a lot better. Steps in the right direction. Just still hard on myself about a few of the at-bats today and yesterday, but in this game you got to flush it and keep moving forward. And the last month and a half has been pretty good, and hopefully we get able to keep that up for the rest of the season.
I know the win was big for you today, but it was also big with what happened in the ninth. I know that was a tough inning for you guys, and to be able to pick up a win for some of your teammates. What does that do for your club?
Yeah, we're never gonna quit. We're never gonna give in. our bullpen's been unbelievable for us all year long. So we'll come back tomorrow, and they're going to do a great job.
Celebrate. You've waited long enough. Thank you.
Thanks.
Astros win this one. Bregman at the plate once again as the Astros find a way to walk it off.